Hi, welcome back to another episode of Goose's Greatest Eats. We're here today making a Buffalo Bills style cornbread. You know, you can't have a Bills party without, a few frosty beverages. And we're here with Blatz man, Brandon Blatz. So, are you excited to make some cornbread?
Oh, I'm ready to make some bread full of corn. I don't see the corn here though, so it might be a problem.
Well, you wanna?
Yeah.
So you wanna pull up our recipe for us?
I'll pull up a recipe for us.
All right. So we started off with, of course, 1 cup of flour. This flour I've pre-measured for us. We're gonna go ahead and dump that in a bowl. You're gonna need a mixing bowl. You're actually gonna need 2 mixing bowls for this recipe. What is our next thing?
1 cup cornmeal.
All right, we have cornmeal right here. We're gonna get that measured and we'll pour that in. Carefully placed in this nice bag so it wouldn't spill. And now while I'm measuring this, you want to crack this open for me?
I would love to. Here you go, cracked open for you.
Alright, you can just set that down anywhere. I'll grab it momentarily.
What's your favorite thing about cornbread?
Well, I like the buttery crust. I like how crisp it is. It's not like other breads. It's a...
Okay, you can stop talking. There's no corn in cornbread. That's the sad part.
There's cornmeal though.
But no corn.
I do love corn. We'll be right back after these messages. Hello viewers. We are here in Letchworth State Park, home of the large gorge. Bigger than the other gorge we went to, the Devil's Hole that you might have seen in my other video. So make sure you subscribe and enjoy great views like these. Alright, welcome back. Now that we finally got that cornmeal measured, we're going to go ahead and dump that in. You see this nice yellow color? You got beautiful flour, beautiful cornmeal, delicious. Don't spill that. Careful, careful, careful. And what's next? 2/3 of a cup of sugar. We have that pre-measured here for us just to save a little time. I'm gonna go ahead and dump that in. That'll add some sweetness.
You said sugar? I put sweetener in there.
Close enough. Oven's already preheated. We got our baking pan there, but we don't need that yet. We need some salt.
1 teaspoon of salt. Now a teaspoon is different than a tablespoon. A tablespoon is a little bit bigger. Hey, you gotta open up the salt for it to come out.
Yep. Important things to remember. We're gonna sprinkle that just carefully. Don't want to overdo it in the salt. And that's right. Dump that in. Alright, what else do we need?
3½ teaspoons of baking powder.
Alright, so let's get some baking powder here. We've got this nice brand, Baker's Corner. Can
Aldi's.
be found at any Aldi location. Alright, scoop 1 tablespoon, teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, right?
It is 3½ teaspoons.
Teaspoons. Gotta be careful, you don't want to make mistakes.
Now kids, say it with me.
There's
1, 2. What comes after 2? 3! Good!
But we're not done yet, because we still need another half.
We need a half. So kids, a half a teaspoon is a half of a teaspoon. Very good.
Important facts to remember here from our co-host. What's next?
1 egg.
Well,
Now Peter, when I was in the fridge earlier, I took out one of these eggs, but these eggs don't look right.
you know what? I'm gonna eat this egg raw.
How did the green egg taste?
Crunchy.
Crunchy.
And we'll be right back after this.
MaximumGoose, bursting with content.
Welcome back to Blatz's Greatest Eats. I'm your host, Brandon Blatz. Today we're making pizza.
I'm pretty sure that's not accurate. This is Goose's Greatest Eats, and we're making cornbread. So, first, we did these nice dry ingredients, if you forgot. In a minute, I'm gonna mix these all together, but we got them all in one bowl. We're gonna set this aside. We won't need that just yet. We'll need a separate mixing bowl after we take a nice drink. And we're gonna go ahead and get this egg going. Nice 1 egg we've got here. I'm gonna pop that in this bowl, right?
So, what do you do for an egg? You take 1 egg, put it in the bowl. Great. What are you killing the egg? What do you? Oh. Whoa.
Do you know that they had this inside there?
No, I thought when you put an egg in something, you just put the egg in there.
You want to tell them what we're drinking here while I rinse my hands off?
Yes, we are drinking Budweiser Black Label, distilled in Jim Beam barrels.
And what's special about that?
This is 7.1% alcohol.
And when it's Bill's game day, the best thing to do is have a nice frosty beverage while you watch the game. But we can't watch the game until we get some cornbread going, so.
Pizza going. We're making pizza today.
Pizza?
Blatz is
Well, we got the egg, and now we have a cup of milk here.
Now this is diet milk. You cannot get diet milk.
It is diet milk. You can use any kind of milk, but we're going to use skim milk today. It is diet milk. And now that we got that in, we're going to
Touch of beer.
Some olive oil. I already drank out of that. You know, you can't get Corona in the cornbread. Do you understand that, right?
I already drank out of your beer too.
I mean, we are going to bake it though.
I already drank out of your beer too.
We're going to bake it.
I already drank out of your beer too.
Okay, well, accidentally or on purpose?
The viewers will know.
Anyways, you made me lose my train of thought here. We need a third of a cup of vegetable oil. We're gonna use just regular canola oil. I suppose you could use olive oil maybe for this, but you know, we're gonna use a third of a cup of good old-fashioned canola oil. All right, we got that going. Dump that in. Anything else we need?
That is it.
I think that's it. And now you can, at the end here, after you mix everything up, excuse me, sir, I need to whisk this. We're gonna first whisk this before I finish that thought. Let's break up that egg yolk first so I can
You cannot multitask,
beat it.
so we use a whisk in place of thought.
All right, you can see that's all coming together. Break up any chunks of egg or, whip it in there. And now that the egg, milk, olive oil is combined, we will go ahead and combine that with the other bowl. So I'll pull over this dry ingredient bowl.
I'll combine it for you.
No, I'm gonna go the other way.
Well, watch Chef Brandon do it.
Do not.
Watch Chef Brandon do it.
No.
You put the bowl on top of the other bowl.
No. We're gonna go ahead and shut that down right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and pour the liquid ingredients into the larger bowl that I have the dry ingredients in. Just get that all out of there. All right. You don't need to play with the whisk. Just gonna mix this in, get all the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients, and get everything nice and coated. And when we come back, we'll be keep popping this in the oven. And Blatz, anything to add before we go to commercial?
Go Bills.
Go Bills!
Go Bills!
Go Bills! Maximum Goose. Subscribe for some more great views like these.
He's a horrible spokesperson, you know.
Oh, you think you could do better?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead.
All right, fine. Maximum Goose. The sky's the limit.
All right, welcome back. So if we're gonna go ahead and give this a nice coat of some canola oil here in our baking dish. All right, that's nice and greased so it will not stick to the pan anymore. And then we're gonna go ahead and pour this in. Make sure all the batter here is consistently whipped so that it is, no dry particles and it is all combined. We're gonna pour that nice even layer and get that all out of the bowl here.
You ready for a Bills game?
Oh, I'm ready. Let's go.
You ready? Let's go Bills! Go Bills! Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Touchdown! Woo!
These guys are nuts. Alright, well, viewers, to finish what I was going to say earlier, you can mix As soon as you get all the ingredients mixed together, the dry and wet, you can mix in peppers if you want, jalapenos, for example, because this is originally designed to be a jalapeno cornbread. I'm not going to do that today, but we're going to go ahead and pop this in the oven. I've already preheated it to 400 degrees. My co-chef seems to have left to watch the game. We're going to set this timer to... Blatz, what's the time saying there?
7 hours.
Blatz.
20 to 30 minutes.
We're going to set that to about 35 minutes. It usually takes a little bit longer with this deep of a pan. You can adjust yours depending on how deep you make the pan and how dense the cornbread is. And it should be ready for halftime. So let's go watch the Bills game.
It's freezing cold, bro. Hurry the fuck up.
Alright, we're here, Maximum Goose. We're here in the middle of the night,
Middle of the night.
hockey outlet. And you know why we're here?
I don't know. Peter wants to fucking tell me.
We're here to tell you to subscribe.
Sure.
Maximum Goose.
Maximum Goose.
Make sure you subscribe.
Pieces of shit.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
It's
What's
the
up?
K-Man and
What's up?
TZ.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Dick? The fuck, dude? Touch me?
Punch me in the nipple.
In the nipple. There you go. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna tell them to just subscribe to Maximum Goose.
Where the fuck?
Hello and welcome back. What do you think of that first half?
Pretty good. Bills are up 21-3.
21-3. So we've had a chance to let this cook. We're gonna go ahead and take
Home opener, baby.
We're gonna go ahead and take this delicious cornbread out of here. We got a nice golden brown crust. We're gonna slice this up right now. It's already cooled because, you know, it's been waiting for us from halftime. Let's get some plates. So, alright, we got a few plates here. We're gonna cut into this bad boy right here. Oh yeah, let's go Bills. Look at this deliciousness, golden brown. Get that golden crust. See inside it. Let me get another slice. We'll even get.
Put a little bit of hot pepper on the bread just to
You
give it a
could.
little
You
taste.
could. Like I said, you can put pepper in there. That's your slice, though.
Oh, good to know. Thank you.
All right. Flaky.
Some hot pepper in here.
Delicious. Just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit. Good. Just a tiny bit.
Jackass. Well, let's taste it. What do you think?
Can we try this?
Cheers.
Cheers.
What do you think? Delicious. No actual butter in there, believe it or not. But it's got that kind of like moist.
I'm happy we didn't put the hard egg in there. There's no crunch in this.
There's some Bill's cornbread. I don't know who this kid is, but got a few red pepper flakes. I got a few extra here now if you need some. For some reason, I let Blatz do the sprinkling. Now Q's over here stealing all the bread. What do you think? Here, let me get you some flakes.
Good, yeah, I'll
I
take
got
a couple
way
flakes.
too many.
That's okay.
No, you need more.
No, I'm okay.
All right, eat that. Oh, see, it's gone. You already ate it.
Mwah.
Oh, Q's over here taking the first bite.
It's very moist.
All right. Well, thank you for staying with us.
That tastes like 21-3 Bills Jets football right there.
We're gonna go watch the rest of this game.
You ready for a Bills game?
Oh, I'm ready. Let's go.
You ready? Let's go, Bills, go, Bills!